Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and I hope everybody's doing well. Hope he's doing well. Brittany made it through the storm safely, thank God. So let me tell you what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to be doing another old Southern landmark special. This is turkey and dressing. You know, I got a video up already where I did the chicken and dressing, and I had that made out of hen. But this turkey and dressing is going to be made out of turkey parts, and it's absolutely delicious, guys. It's a unique taste to it. You know, turkey give us a different taste, and I really love turkey and dressing. And that's one that Brittany kind of liked, the turkey. Okay, over here in this pot, I already got the turkey wings. I'm using the turkey wings. You can use the wings and the drumstick, the legs, the drumstick. I reckon that's what you call it. But I like to use the wing because it has a little bit more fat than the legs, and flavor. I just like the flavor wise of the turkey wings. Okay, I got about 6 wings, you guys. Can you see over here in the pot? I got about, is it 6 wings I had over here? 7 wings already over here in the pot, and they already cut up, and this is what they look like. And I'm gonna put the rest of them in here. It's not, it don't have the drums part to it. It just have the wings and the tips. But I cook up both of them because it's a lot of flavor in there. That's what it look like, guys. I'm gonna put the rest of them in there. I'll say those couple ones. I'll say those couple out so you can see what they look like. Huh?
There's one still in there.
What?
There's one still in there.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. That's all right. We'll throw that away. I went down the garbage disposal. I didn't think I had but 2 in there. Let me rinse my hands off, guys, and then I'm going to show you what seasoning we're going to put in it. Let me tell you guys, let me get my hands washed. Let me tell you guys the new ones on here and the ones that maybe just coming to my channel. You know, when I made my hen and dressing, I told you one of the most important, 2 of the most important things in making very delicious dressings is that you have your broth and your cornbread together. Because all the rest of the stuff is going to be to your taste. But you need to have some rich seasoned broth. And so that's what I'm getting ready to do right now, is put what seasoning I do in the turkey, into the turkey. Let me tell you guys how I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna show you how I season up the turkey to make my broth out of. Then I'm gonna cook that, and then I'll come back and show you guys how to mix up the dressing, which is the same way you do the chicken dressing, but except it's turkey, and only thing different I can think of. Oh, wait a minute, let me start off first. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna put in there. I'm gonna put 1 stick of butter, and over here I think I may have about 4 stalks of celery cut in half. I started off with that. I just got them cut in half, because once your broth and stuff finished, you're going to strain it and you're going to discard all of this. And I got some onions, you guys, and this is the regular Spanish onion. I never really use the Vidalia onions to make my dressing. It's just not that, it don't have the flavor that you need. I just cut them in half. I got 4 of them because they're small. Sometimes if I'm going to let it cook and simmer a long time, I may not even cut the onions in half. But since these so small, I'm going to go ahead on and cut them in half. I want to get just as much of that flavor out of it as I possibly can. Okay. And I'm going to put this whole stick of butter in there. This is for the seasoning of this broth to give it a good flavor. And I'll probably be putting some more butter over in the in my dressing when I make that up. Just stop it in there, guys. Get over there. Okay, guys, I'm going to be putting some. This is some chicken bouillon, the grainy kind. I'm gonna put I'm gonna put 2 tablespoons of this. Or better. Okay. I'm gonna put approximately a tablespoon. I'm gonna look over there and see. Put a tablespoon of this black pepper. Let me get some, wipe this up. Ooh, almost bumped the phone. I went over backwards. A big tail. And guys, I'm going to put, starting off, I'm going to put, because see, it's a lot, this is a big stock pot, and it's a lot of water up here. I'm going to put about a tablespoon, and that much. Put that of salt. And okay, guys, this is the one time that I use the poultry season. I love poultry season in my turkey. Not so much in my chicken, but in my turkey, I like poultry season. And I put it in this broth, and you talk about something that set it off. Okay. I'm going to put a whole tablespoon, one of Maymay's tablespoons of it in there. I think that's everything, you guys. I put the poultry season and the black pepper and the chicken broth. They did start making some, chicken bouillon. I can't pronounce that word. And salt. And then I put the onions and the, celery in there.
And butter.
And butter. That 1 stick of butter. Guys, hold on just 1 second. I'll have it over here.
While she's getting that, hi guys. This is Maymay's daughter Brittany. I'm behind the camera today. It's usually my dad back here, but I'm back here today. Thank y'all for those of you that were reaching out to check on me. I'm doing well. For those of y'all that don't know, the area that I live in Florida was hit by Hurricane Sally. Thankfully, I had no damage to my apartment or my car. It is pretty bad down there right now, though. There are still a lot of people without power, still a lot of trees and power lines and such down, but I'm thankful that everybody is safe and things are as well as they are, and we'll start to get back to normal. So thank you for everybody that reached out. And she's back.
You got your power back.
I got my power back last night. Thank you, Jesus.
But she had to come see her mommy.
Very thankful. Thank God for linemen. I said if 2020 has taught me nothing else, that without grocery stores and linemen and all these other essential workers, I just don't know how our communities would survive. So again, thank y'all for everybody that checked on me. I'm doing well. And I'm gonna quit talking because she's back now.
Oh, okay, you all right? Well, just always, we're so thankful to the ones that was sending me emails and telling me they was praying because they remembered that my baby girl was down there in Pensacola, and it just warmed my heart. Some of it I cried about. I said, God, thank you. We got people praying because y'all know that I'm a believer in prayer, and I know prayer can change things. Because Brittany sent me a video where a big limb came real close to a car. And you know, cars and stuff, because the first thing I asked her when she sent me that video, I said, what about your apartment? Did it get hit? Because like I said, all this material thing is replaceable, but life is not. So that's what I was concerned about, because you know, that limb was pretty close, and I knew she had been going, because she had lost her power, and she had been going out to the car charging up her telephone and stuff. But anyway, God seen them through it, and we just so thankful for that. Well, listen, guys, I'm just going to put approximately, because I don't think my onions and stuff is going to be flavorful enough. So I put maybe about, I'm going to say maybe a tablespoon of this onion powder over there. Now, guys, let me tell you something. Now, this is the way I was taught to do the broth. Now, if you have something else you want to put in it, I've seen people do it. You know, since I've been on YouTube, they use the carrots and all that kind of stuff in. I never made a broth with a carrot in it. So if you want to use carrot and you like that, you go right ahead on. It's like I say, make this dish and stuff your own. And once you start making your broth, you probably ain't gonna want, you'll never want to use that stuff in the can anymore. You'll say, what is that? I tried, you know, I've tried it. That's when I can speak on it. It's nothing like doing your own broth when you fixing up dressing and stuff like that. I wouldn't even recommend, and it ain't too many things I don't say do it, but I don't recommend. Even if you don't boil a whole hen like I did with my dressing, or you gonna just use chicken parts, use them chicken parts to get your broth. And I always make a lot of broth, and I'm more likely I won't use it all in the dressing, but I have some left that I can freeze and use in other dishes, and it's awesome. So guys, that's all that I'm gonna put in this broth. I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna start it off and let it come to a boil, and once it come to a boil, I'm gonna cut it down like on a medium low to medium high, so it can do like a low boil. And I'm gonna let this boil maybe for probably for about 3 hours or better to get, you know, to render up this flavor. And then I'm gonna let it set maybe for about 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna pour it up, and I'm gonna come back and show you guys how I'm gonna make the bread. I'm gonna just mix up the dressing. That's all I'm gonna do, because I got the cornbread that I'm using. I got the recipe. I got a video up already for it, and then really the mixing part. If you miss anything while I'm mixing it up, just refer back to my chicken and dressing recipe. All of it the same, but you just using the turkey instead of the chicken. And I don't think I put no poultry season. I put sage and thyme in the other one. I probably may be putting a little in this. And then I'm going to use cream of chicken. And I got one more thing that's going to surprise y'all that I'm going to use in this dressing. And it's banging. So guys, I'll be right back to once the chicken and everything get done. When y'all see me back here again, I'll be mixing up the dressing. Be right back. Okay guys, I'm back, and the turkey wing broth is ready. The turkey broth is ready. It's nice and rich and got a wonderful taste to it. So I'm gonna go ahead on and get started, and I'm just gonna be mixing the stuff in as I go. I'm not gonna be as in depth I was with that first chicken dressing recipe that I put up, simply because I want you guys to refer back to that if there's anything on here that you think that I have missed. But first of all, before I get started, you'll see in the other one I take this here is 4 pieces of toasted bread. I'm gonna put 4 pieces in, and I'm gonna take this take some turkey broth and put on there and let it be kind of softening up as I go. Okay, and then I'm gonna take some of the turkey broth, and I got some more over there in the pot, and I'm going to put it over here in the bread.
The cornbread.
The cornbread. The cornbread. And guys, this cornbread, can you see this? This cornbread recipe is the exact same cornbread recipe that I already have. So there's no sense in going back through that showing you guys this. And you see how I have it already crumbled. Okay. To that, I'm gonna add 1 box of stovetop stuffing for turkey with the turkey. The turkey.
Hold it closer to the.
Huh?
Hold it out like that. Step over a little bit. It's not in the camera.
Huh?
Hold it over to the right. It's not in the camera. Yeah, like that.
Okay, that's the stovetop stuffing for the turkey. We're gonna put 1 box of that in there. And if you fixing more, guys, if you're fixing a large amount, you can put a large amount in there. That over there, and I'm gonna put a little more broth over here. And at this point, I'm going to take my masher or whatever you take to do your dressing, cornbread dressing and stuff with. That's what you take. And I'm going to kind of get that incorporated in a little bit. So that okay, at this point, I'm going to go ahead on and take and kind of mash my mash my bread up, because it's got that broth over in here, and it's gonna, I don't want to get too much broth in it. Okay, I'm gonna pour that over here. Some more broth. I might have to go back over to the stove and get some more of this broth. Okay, guys, whatever way you want to mix this up, you can mix it up the way you want to. But I just like to go in stages and stuff like that, so I can make sure I got everything well incorporated, and it's easier to mix to me than to just dump it all in at one time. But if you do so, it's no big problem. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go ahead on and put my cream of mushroom. This time I'm not putting the cream of chicken. I put cream of mushroom in my turkey dress. Guys, you know May is frugal and don't believe in wasting anything. So I'm going to put some of this chicken broth in this can. And take this spatula and kind of stir it around. I'm not making as much as I made in that chicken dressing recipe. And I'm not going to cook up all of this that I make, guys, because I'm just going to cook enough for a meal, and then the rest of it I'll be putting it in the freezer. I have to have it for something else. But I just thought I would just go on and do a video on it, so I can show you guys how I do my turkey dressing. Now guys, you remember when I was seasoning up that broth, I put the poultry seasoning in that broth that I got there. So I'm still going to put sage, because I'm going to put is this a teaspoon? Yeah. I'm going to put teaspoon of sage, if I can get it out. teaspoon about too big to go in there. And guys, you know I told you guys I like the rub sage. But this is the ground sage. Put that teaspoon of sage. Set it out the way. I don't forget what I done put in there. And I think in my dressing, I'm not really sure, I might have put a half a teaspoon of. Then I'm gonna put that was a teaspoon of this thyme. Okay, I'll mix that up in there a little. I want you guys to tell me how many of y'all, which dressing do you prefer? The turkey, the chicken dressing. And let me tell you a little history on the turkey dressing when we had it as a child growing up. I'll tell you where the turkey came from. My daddy would get a wild turkey, and he would just go out. You know, turkeys would be out there in the woods. He would just go out there and kill a turkey and bring it back. And mostly my mama just used that turkey meat for the dressing. And guys, this here is 3 of the blades of the green onion. I love green onion in my turkey dressing. I like it in my chicken dressing too, but I don't never leave it out of my turkey dressing. Okay, and this here is 2 large sauteed. I'm getting it in this thing. 2 large sauteed Spanish onion. You make sure you get a flavor for onion, guys, because this is gonna be a lot of bread that you got trying to season up. That's when you need to put the proper amount if you want your dressing to be real flavorful. And that's one thing those cooks did back in those days. That celery and onion, it was a lot of that in there. Okay, I think this here is
Hold it down a little bit more.
huh? This way?
No, just hold it closer to the bowl you were doing.
Oh, okay. And this was, how many stalks of celery this was, Brittany? 5? 5, and maybe 6. And I sauteed that in just a little butter. And remember, guys, how I put that stick of butter in there. Okay. And this is something else that I didn't even put in there. And what was this, Brittany? A half of a bell pepper?
It was a whole bell pepper.
You know what? This is the green onion, ain't it?
Yeah, it is.
That was a bell pepper, the first one guy. But
that's a whole bell. Well, that's not a whole bell pepper, but she put a whole bell pepper in it.
No, that piece, that little extra piece, it wasn't full of half. It was a small one, so that's when I just said I'd get half of that other one and then put the whole one in there. So I'm gonna say with chopped up, that's probably about a half of a bell pepper. Okay, guys, that's everything that I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put some black pepper in here, and I'm not gonna measure that out. I'm gonna do some shakes. And I'm gonna say, what you say, Brittany? That's probably about a teaspoon and a half.
Probably.
Huh?
Probably.
Okay. Guys, I'm gonna tell you something else that I put in my turkey dressing sometime. But my broth is real rich. I'm real well pleased with my broth. Sometimes I put some evaporated milk in there to make it creamier. But I'm really satisfied with this here broth. So I'm not going to put that in there, but you can always use it as an option. I'm going to put some more of this broth. My broth turned out, the way I fixed it up, it turned out very rich. I'm not going to even add any more. I put a whole stick of butter in there, you remember. And like I told you, the reason that I use the turkey wings is because they have more fat in it. It's very important when you're making dressing that you can that your broth be rich. Fat-free broth. And hold on just a minute, guys. Swallow one. Yeah, fat-free chicken broth and stuff people doing, and not having that chicken broth rich enough is not for dressing. You make it, put it in stuffing. Now you know stuffing and dressing is two different things. Now my grandmama, she used to make stuffing. She made oyster stuffing, and she have had apples and walnuts in it. She stuffed her turkey. But a long time ago, we wasn't a fan of turkey because, like I say, them turkeys came out there in the wild and all that stuff, and they've been running around and made them pretty tough, about like a rooster. We didn't and not in the turkey wings that I use. I'm gonna take that meat and set it aside for probably fix some rice in it with some of the broth left from it. And I told you, if you want to put that back into your dressing mix, you a person that your family like meat in the dressing, feel free. Do it your own, make it your own, guys. But I told you guys, we do not like meat in our dressing. Now guys, these are 2 beaten eggs right here. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do with that. I'm not going to show you. When I go over here and put my dressing, I'm not going to show you pouring my dressing up in the container. I'm going to, and this is 2 beaten eggs. When I put it in, put my dressing in the container that I'm going to bake it in, I'm going to put these 2 eggs in there and stir it up around in the container. I'm not going to put it in the whole mixture because I'm going to freeze what's left out of there. And that's in, in my chicken dressing, I did the boiled eggs, and I put boiled eggs in my turkey dressing sometime too. But I'm just going to put the raw eggs in there this time to just tell y'all how I did do it. And then I'm going to show you the dish that I'm gonna put it in. This is what I'll be putting it in. And then once I get it in this, I'm going to cover it with foil. And I'm cooking it on 350. And I'm going to cook it maybe about an hour before I go in and stir it. I'm going to stir it only one time. I'm going to stir it and then after I stir it, then I'm going to let it bake out. But the other time when I did my chicken dressing, I stirred it and then I put my boiled eggs in it at that last cooking. But so I got a spoon with it. I wanted y'all to see the consistency of it, of the dressing. And that's just the way it, that's all it needs to be. And when I let it cook off, because once I put it in there to cook with that foil over, it's gonna draw some of the moistures and the juices to the top, and then when I stir it back up, and if it seems just a little stiff, then I add just a little bit more broth to it. I'll tell you guys if I had to, but that way you can make sure your consistency be right. But you need to have that dressing pretty well loose like this. Can you see this bowl? Okay. So guys, only thing I got left to do is taste this and drop this here on the floor. You see I dropped this? Okay, I put it over here. All I got to do is taste it and put my salt in it and see how much salt in it. And you know I can't tell you about putting salt in or pepper. That's all to taste. So I'm going to taste it and I put my salt in it, and that's it, you guys. I'll be back to show you guys the finished product. Okay guys, this is the finished product of the turkey and dressing. The delicious turkey and dressing that turned out real nicely. And I had a gallon to put in the freezer. And there's one thing I forgot to tell you guys when I was mixing the dressing up. I also added that I added 2 tablespoons of sugar. You know, in my chicken and dressing recipe, you know, I told you I added a couple of tablespoons of sugar, and the reason that I did it, okay, now this dressing real hot, just came out the stove, but I'm gonna come over and serve you guys up a dish of it and let you see the consistency and stuff of it on the inside. But I'm gonna go ahead on and end my video now. And I just want to say that if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, subscribe and hit that notification bell to be notified whenever I upload another video. And don't you guys forget to give me a thumbs up on my videos and stuff. That not only helps me, any videos that you watch and support, it don't cost you a dime. Just give us a thumbs up or whatever. And don't forget to leave me a comment down below and to let me know whether or not you like the which one you like, or do you just like both of them, turkey dressing or the chicken dressing. Yeah. And Brittany is she's still here, but she told me to tell you guys that she'll see you later, and I don't know what she's got planned for you, but like I say, she was just really thankful to the ones that reached out to us with the emails praying for her and all that, and she'll be getting on back down there and everything, you know, get on to work and stuff. And I hope them other storms that's out there in the Gulf dissipate and just go on back to business. So we just got to stay prayerful. Okay, you guys, like I say, I'm ending the video, but I'm gonna come over and serve you up a dish of this turkey dressing. I love turkey dressing. And guys, you will see what I did with the turkey wings in a weekly meal, because we're having that for dinner, and Brittany absolutely loved the turkey wings. But I'll show you. I'm gonna let it be a surprise for you. You'll see it when I do my weekly meal. All right, guys, I'm gonna let Tuck move over, and then I'm coming over and serve you guys up a dish of this. Okay, that way? Mm-hmm. Right. I don't want to touch this hot thing, because I tell you it is hot. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay. Ooh, it's hot. See that mushroom up in there? That mushroom in that portrait season really sets off the turkey dressing. And guys, this is moist, and I'm gonna make some turkey gravy and put over it, and we're gonna have this for dinner, and the rest of it is already in the freezer. Okay, you guys. That's the turkey, the delicious turkey dressing. I got it up there. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to say bye and see you guys in my next video. Because this stuff is hot. I got to sit it down. Oh, it's hot on my fingers under there.